G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Voxel Tycoon. Now, a couple of things that I was doing just before loading up the game. Oh, that's quite nice. I like the little water tower up there against the cliff. Quite lovely. A couple of things I've been doing. I have been providing money to this business that wants gravel, and it's over here, right on the boundary of where we're going to expand. And by the way, we have lots of money and no loan, but I'm going to give it another 120,000. I think that's the third batch I've given it in the last sort of couple of hours, or yeah, little bits while I've just been sort of loading the game up and tinkering. Other things I've been doing, I sent two trains into the depot 4. Doesn't really matter which depot, but depot 4 will do. Yes, I sent 2 trains into depot to extend them, and this has happened. So we now have, well, this stone train. I was going to put a second stone train on, but he's so pricey to get these two together. We could afford it, but what I decided to do was actually give him 2 of these other locomotives, so 2 more shunters just for more power. And he's really, really long now as well. So he does this big trip up the mountain. He goes all the way up here and gets a stone. He doesn't fit on the platform. Then he gets, but he brings a lot more stone back. And then what I've done over here is I have, yes, you'll see all the stone that's coming in. We're ready to divert, I reckon, these 2 to the left, make gravel, and send the gravel up to here to another one of these warehouses, because then we can start shipping gravel out to that other place. So we'll do that this episode. Another thing I've done, the only other thing, is to balance the wood situation, because I noticed that we get the wood coming in, although no wood's coming in because of the train, the backlog at the moment. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But I guess one of the big issues has been that I had 2 of these guys connected, and it was evenly splitting the raw wood resources between the 2. And what I wanted to do is, because I've got planks and I've got beams, so I've now diverted twice as many off to, well, half will go off either way, but only one machine developing into planks, therefore it'll backlog and not give so much. This one will consume twice as much. The consume ratios are the same. Every 6 seconds it'll consume twice as much, and therefore produce twice as much with the 2, and that will mean when we have the wood supplying, when the fresh wood is coming in, then we'll see much more of beams. Sorry, beams or planks? Beams or planks, beams or planks, beams or planks, beams, because beams are the ones we're short on. Beams will come down here and they'll be into this area here, and then they'll find their way out. And you can see there's some beams there. Some are going in to be shipped out here, but the rest need to come up here and be given to these to the trucks. The only other thing I did just to note is now I've got 2 different depots. We used to have a lot of people, a lot of trucks coming in here, and obviously I've just tinkered here, taken the road out of there, made the road go down, but now we've got the 2 separate terminals there. We've got one there and one there, and I've precisely moved half of them, half of the truck routes to now, because it was only ever stone using this, but now we've got a few others that are actually using it. So this is wood beam to Toccoa South. We've got pure iron ore going to Toccoa North. So now the trucks, basically that's just to split how many trucks will go to it. The problem here is that the resources aren't flowing in really quick enough, and that's because of the raw wood deliveries, and that's because of the trains. The other train I extended that's quite long is the wood train. So the wood this is the thing with Voxel Tycoon. You need to make sure your blocks, your block sections, or your sections, your signal block sections are long enough so that if you have a really long train, it's going to sit over 2 or 3 different blocks. Then this doesn't happen, because really to have these big trains here, I'm going to have some traffic jams. Now I think I can, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trains all converging on this site. So let's manually get some trains out of here. This train here is heading that way, and I believe I can tell him, because he's on the left, he's not going to go around here, and even if he is, he wouldn't have any issues. So I'm going to tell this guy, because he's going to go this way and head down there. So I'm going to tell him to ignore. I believe everything's clear. Yeah, I'm going to tell this guy to ignore. Freight train 1 to ignore the signals. So let's do that. Okay, so he'll do that. That's one train that'll move through the intersection. And let's do speed 2, and that's allowed this other train to move, which should allow this guy to move, and everything's back on its way. Oh, and we'll tell him to now. So now we've said to ignore, but I need to make sure I've just got him. He's now told to obey signals again. Okay, if you leave it on ignore, it's basically gonna be a huge traffic jam. And this one here is dropping off wood. I believe once the stone train comes out and goes into his loop, yeah, the wood train will start moving. He'll complete, and then the stone train should be able to get through. Let's see if the stone train navigates this. Well, the coal's heading back anyway. So that's all lovely. I believe I added in 3 or 4 carriages to coal train. Okay, so this episode, what are we going to do? Well, let's go and have a look at what we are going to do in this episode. I think this episode is all about getting some gravel off to there. So I think in the next episode we'll be rebuilding this whole area and expanding what we call south. There's the north-south axis. But I'm going to actually now go ahead and split the stone and get working on the stone situation. So speed 1 while we do this. I don't mind it being on speed 1 there. How are we going for volume? The sound, the music, I love the music in this game, but the music is very quiet, isn't it? Music is very quiet. Okay, so we want this to be here, and we want a feeder. Okay, so let's go here, and in fact, I'm going to pause the game, and let's do a conveyor. Now, we want conveyors to go back first, so these will be the ones that will go pretty much back. So I wonder if I should work backwards. Let's do that. Let's do this. So we're going to have a warehouse, and it's going to be as close as I can put it. It's in catchment of this one here, which is good, and it's going to be accepting gravel. So let's do that. Yep, and it's going to be a gravel warehouse, please. Yep. Okay, grab myself a conveyor, and it's going to be a conveyor device, and it's going to be there. I think that'll be good. Yep. Okay, now that's quite good. Now, we can actually afford to get the conveyors to be a little close to each other now, so I think that might be all right. Yeah, is it? I think it is. Let me try something here. If I go there, and then I go tunnel, say here to here, that goes underneath. All right. And now I go down here, and now I get them close together. Yep, let's get them to nice and close together. We should be able to then, this is where we need to have our other, we need to have our other warehouse. Okay, so let's do this, and let's get conveyor, and let's go like this for now. Okay, yep, and let's get the warehouse in first. So if I go warehouse, and I'm trying to keep these all sort of neat, but it's not going to work. So let's put the warehouse right on the end and see if we can get something going here. Let's do, we want to go out and in. So what about if I do that? That might work. I want this to be gravel. I'm going to put one of these lovely conveyor devices facing in this direction. I can't use this, so I have to do that way. Yeah, and I have to reselect it again because I want to split the direction. I can't hold shift. That's nice, but I can do it this way. This is good. Okay, this is good. But I just want to see, actually, can I get rid of that one? Yep, and have him facing the other way, and I'll show you why. Let me bring this up, have him be the one that's going out. Yep, and let me grab the other one and have him be the one that's going in. Okay, get some conveyor connection that will go here to here. Yep, and we'll reverse all this shortly. Let's wrap him up, and let's get this guy going nice and close to there, and we'll change all the so this is going to be the gravel on its way back, and it'll come into here. And in fact, if we play the game on speed 1, we can start to just see, so this is all heading in the correct direction, but then we have that one, so then these guys need to be heading all back, and it's all heading this way, and now we should be able to grab this to there and reverse this to be accepting in, and that would be gravel all the way back in, and with a buffer there. And the reason I've got the buffer there is only because while it will help when we get big volumes, it does help in this case. Like if you see here, it stores an extra 115 stone there, but no trains come past. Is that because trains are moving? I thought maybe the traffic jam had happened again. I'll have to keep a little eye on that. But yeah, it's because of the length between this unit and the new units, or the outgoing warehouses. There's too long a stretch of conveyor belts, so you have to I'm using conveyor belts to go too great a distance. But this is our industrial northeast section, and we like that. Okay, so that is going to be doing that. Now we want this to be heading out the other way, so let me do this. Get rid of that, and let's work out how we can get stone manufacturing. Oh, now if I haven't got stone manufacturing organized, then I don't know how we're gonna do this. Let me see here. That is there, and then if I go like that, see, these are close together. All right, there we go. Everything's heading outwards. Now, stone manufacturing just needs to be done and then go straight back. We don't really need a warehouse. In fact, I've got these two warehouses here, so if I can just do it and then get it back out, that would be wonderful. So I might consider doing this immediately close to the station as well. Let's set up factories and see exactly what we've got access to, because if we don't have stone manufacturing, then we're in all sorts of strife. Factories, alloy, press, carpentry. Right. Oh dear. Let's go to the secret research facility and have a look. Now, there's nothing happening here, so if I go here and it's stone processing, yes, gives me a gravel recipe and this. So I need to get this, and to get this I need stone. Okay, so let's start getting some stone up here, and I'm talking heaps of it as well. Okay, I want to right, I want to make sure I can accept stone here. So you've got that, you've got that. I don't want to. Do I want to get rid of any of that? Could just add in an extra one, couldn't I? Yes. We'll put one in here, tuck it in. Make him stone. And it's just the research there, really, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's get his research train, our lovely research train, out of Depot 3. We want to make him, he's the Area 51 freight. We want him to collect... Not from there, though. I think I can get him to collect from... not there. I want him to... change destination. I want him to collect from here directly. Yep. And take it to the research facility. Full load, full unload, and that's his route. And I want to reconfigure him and make him slightly bigger. So let's change you to stone. Lucky these are good. Don't have to swap those out. But let's roughly give him exactly twice the length. Okay, and I want to just give him a little bit more power while we're there. So let's get a... let's go duplicate this guy and then swap it, because you're going to swap one of them and duplicate the other. Swap one, duplicate the other. I think that's right. Here we go. I want to replace this. So I'm adding on one. So I think I went from 5 to 10, but then I want to take that 10th car and make him into an engine, which would leave me with 9. So I want to add this. So therefore, I added in one extra piece of rolling stock. And we've got a red. So let's put a CHME 3. That'll be cute. Yeah, that will be cute, actually. And apply. One thing I've noticed here is I don't believe you can drag this along or do anything along here, so it's quite hard to move down to the end of the train. But I think that change has either been implemented in the next update, or the one that just come out, or hopefully it's coming up. Okay, 400,000. We got plenty of money, so we'll do that. We'll release that one, and hopefully he'll start bringing stone. And I'm going to have to go speed 3 here, and we're going to watch these trains move quickly, because that's another train there. But basically, here's our lovely new little train here, and this is quite jumpy because we're on speed 3, and we've got a reasonably big sort of biome happening. But there he is. He's going to go up and collect stone from up there and take it to secret research facility, and he's going to do stone manufacturing. In the meantime, what I can do is I can work out that I've got I've got a little bit of space. Let's make the space here for manufacturing. You can see the wood working a lot better here because of this ratio split there. You can see the products are coming out quite good. So that's all doing quite well actually. I wonder if that's every 6 seconds and that's every 6 seconds, why are these lining up perfectly? Why are there twice as many on this one? Something to do with mathematics here, isn't it? It's giving 2 then 1, 2 then 1. I don't understand. Let's go speed 1 and check on these. Vehicle is unprofitable. Train 3 is not making any money. Yes, it wasn't, but now it is. So let's leave that train. Okay, he's heading on up. Here's that big stone train as well. Yeah, the trains seem to be navigating pretty well. No traffic jams. We will have to have a bit of a look. This business in Charleston accepts more iron ore. Which one are you? Iron ore. You're 292. You've got 231, 255 was 7 out of 510 in storage. Right, let's see. Where's your closest? We'll go here. Find out where your closest point of delivery is. It's there, and we'll be looking at iron ore to Charleston Northwest. So it's this pink one. So what I want to do is I want to go into I think I can do this without sending him in. If I go here and I want a iron ore to Charleston Northwest, so I want to copy this guy, and in fact let's copy him twice. Now he's in there, we can do that, and that's 2 more iron ores to Charleston Northwest. Release both, and that's how we go and do that one. Lovely. Brilliant. Okay, let's just keep moving. I think it's all nice. Yeah, so here's some stone coming in. We need to go ahead and get ourselves set up. So we're going to have it go in this way. Going this way here. All right, we can just, you know what? It doesn't matter where these things are. We just need to make some decisions. So we want the outputs to be over here. And I want to go 1... I hit the wrong button. I was thinking, yeah, I've got my finger on the shift button. It was on the caps lock button, like an idiot. Right, here we go. So this will be gravel output. And I want this now to go with the conveyors, because we'll get all the network set up. Let's have them accepting out the back. Yeah, let's have them doing this. Let's have them accepting out there, and they're going to be facing the same direction. So accepting out there, and then we want them to spin and have them spitting out on the other side. So there and on that one. Brilliant. Okay, now this conveyor, let's go from there. I want it to be lined up perfectly with that. Yep. And this one should go to there. So that'll output beautifully. And now this one will have a little bit of room here, and we'll have him splitting out the other side as an input. And then we'll go like that. Let's reverse these guys. So this will be giving gravel freshly produced out of our setup here into these warehouses. These will bump out to this middle warehouse, which will modulate everything and just make it all nice, and then we'll be able to ship it out. So we're just keeping an eye on that business to see that it doesn't go bankrupt. Stone is actually held off at the moment. I can't. So where's my other train? Where's my other train? He's just left. Is he? No, he's just pulling up. I actually can't, because I can't do anything with the stone. I'm in trouble here, because we've got so much stone coming out. I want to see if I can get this guy to skip his current order. Skip your current order, please. Where is it? Yep. And he'll leave now with these guys being full, but he'll go back to fill up. Interesting, guys. I'm probably shipping too much stone here, but it probably will be fine once we start getting gravel. And then when we get gravel to this guy over here, we'll probably end up getting gravel requested from somewhere else, maybe even in the other settlement. So that'll be quite nice, and gravel will probably be requested in the new town in the new episode anyway, because we're going to be expanding south. Sorry about the frame rate being a bit jumpy. Actually, that's yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that is. Sometimes do, sometimes don't. I'm not too sure today what this situation is. However, right, I can't really build this. I can extend it slightly. I don't know if that's going to help. No, I don't think so. We might even need to get coal or something in here, and if that's the case, we've got room around here to do it. We can put all warehouses here. That's not too bad. I like this industrial area. I think it's really nice. Yeah, it's come up a treat. Oh, here's that big train coming in. Okay, let's go speed 2 and see how everything's going here. If this train has made its way. He can't make its way there. Oh my god. Right, he's pathfinding, but he's had to go all the way down because I don't have this set up. I'd never thought of that stone might be required there, and in fact, he's going to pathfind the other way as well. Now this is inside all the signals, so I'm hoping when I release this, he'll go straight ahead. Let's see. Yes, please. Yes. Oh, I'm glad I checked that because he would have been going back into town. Where would he have gone? He would have gone down here. He would have passed the big stone train. We go down here. I think he would have used this as a turnaround here. Whereas this trip is really short for him at the moment. And research at the moment is 3 of 25. So it's going to take a little bit of time for that to happen. Let's look at... Shall we look at... Oh my god, shall we look at purchasing this? Maybe we should. Look at that big lake. Okay, let's have a quick look and see. We're on speed 3. So this one, the demands at the moment are just wood planks and iron bars. Now, the towns are so far away, which is quite good. The towns, see that they're right the way up here. Sort of what is in that direction. I was going to say east of that mountain, but we're looking south, so this would be kind of west of that mountain. And the 2 demands are in a city that's over there. See if I can see. Yeah, there they are. They keep popping up and going. The resources, I don't know where they are at the moment. 1.5 million pounds to unlock, but I'm actually thinking, well, this is the one that we did want to do, and it's going to give us copper. And when I went and had a look at my research, a lot of the research is dependent on copper now. So I'm going to need to get copper. Let's have a look at the research here, actually. So stone's being consumed. Stone. Yep, there we go. Oh, this is coming through quite nicely, actually. I was just checking how long the episode's gone for. It looks about 23 minutes. So we're going to keep it going for the moment. I wonder if maybe I just pause that. Should I do that? Oh, we have a train traffic jam. Okay, I have to be careful here. One's heading into the intersection and one's heading out. I'm going to ask this guy on speed 1 to ignore signals. Oh, please be going left. This is where you got to make sure your pathing is perfectly. And there's that saving him from bankruptcy again. I'm probably going to do that. Okay, he's done that once, so he's gone through his signal, so I can now tell him to keep going. We'll give some money to this, please. And that will keep them going. 12 of 25. Let's go speed 3. Let's go see these trains. He's not skipping. Waiting for full unload. Yeah, here he goes. So he's the same thing again. The train is... Oh no, he's managed to unload there. And we've got these guys stuck again. Yeah, I think he's just too big, this train. And I just don't know. This... Yeah, it might... I wanted these trains to kind of be bigger, bringing more wood in, but I think I've just pushed them a little too far. You saw how far, especially the stone train, you saw how far he hung over the back of that station. Okay, so what I'll do, this guy can definitely go straight ahead. It's all the trains converging at the moment. Okay, no signals for you for the moment. Let's go speed 3 and you're fine. No signals, and now he's turned back off and everyone keeps moving again. Okay, that works out quite well. How are you going, Mr. Short Trip? fills up, heads back. This little train not making any money. He's moving again now. Car 20 is not making any money. It's just because of the traffic jams. It's just because of the traffic jam. So we'll have here a jam of traffic. We've got, oh, it's interesting that it was there. Okay, let's see. Our stone train, how's that going to go? There they go, passing each other. We do have cars stuck in jams. Let's see again with the research. 21 and 25. Okay, come on. We're going to do this, and we're going to get stone gravel production happening. In the meantime, let's go and have a look at train 4. No, let's look at car. Let's look at one of the vehicles. Vehicle 18 is not making any money. Yeah, traffic jam. Now this is waiting on that, which is waiting on wood from the jam, which the wood is flowing in both products now, so that shouldn't be an issue. You'll see it coming in. It'll fill up. I was going to ask it to skip its current order, but it'll fill up. Yeah, we'd be better. We would be much better actually doing this, so they all turn that way either way. One-way roads are really going to help this. Let me see if I can get a little... I need no truck on top of this. It'd be lovely to do it. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to do this. No. Research will be completed shortly though. Let me see. Can I get rid of... It'll work. Can't build here, it says. Occupied by a vehicle. Can't build here. Why not? See that is a good little... We definitely can build there, can't we? Okay. Just need to do that little break at some point, and then get rid of this little bit here. Oh, pause that, because now we can do it. Go and get rid of that. Okay, that forces these guys to come around here. So everyone going into these two different pickup points will turn left here, and they'll go into there, and they'll head in that direction. One will head straight back out. This one will take a longer route to head straight back out, and we shouldn't need that turnaround just there. Okay, so that's nice little tinkering. We do like to tinker. Let's see. Okay, let's just make sure we don't have anything on ready to delete. And checking the research, 25 or 25. Research completed. Stone. Oh, there we are. Well, I was waiting for a big fanfare, and it didn't happen. What I'm going to do, though, is I want to send the stone train back to depot. And he's going to go into that right-hand side depot. Depot 3. Yep. Okay, good. And with the stone, he's going to have the stone load in there as well, so that'll be fine. Maybe what I could do is just get him to... Ooh, should we research... Stone. Concrete. Would work. I thought another one of these needed... Yeah, rails and road needs stone. Let's do these two. Let's do road 2. Yep. And that means we can release the stone train again. I'm going to have to adjust those big trains, aren't I? No, in fact, let's go speed 3. Traffic jam. Depot 3. Release this guy as soon as he comes back. Taking a second. There we are. Release, please. He should be fine to go because all the other trains are kind of stuck at the moment. Where are you heading to? You are heading back in this way. Where are you going? You're definitely... You can definitely get through the intersection. So you'll go like that. And oh. What did you hit? What did you hit? Wait. What did you hit? You hit the back of that train. What train did I just lose? So I lost one of the wood trains and my giant stone train. Do I get any of this money back? You know, maybe we should just cop this. Oh no. Okay. Well, I think we can do without one of the wooden trains. And the stone train, which cost us a lot of money... See, it's funny. I was just saying that I need to stay on speed 1 when I do the ignore signals. Okay, that's fine. I think let's play the game as it's intended to be played. I could skip back to a save. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and buy ourselves. Oh God, this is costing me so much money. Okay, so and we're gonna have to do this as cheap as we can actually. So it's going to be here for stone. And you're set up for stone, yep. So if I go here and I go this, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's just do 12. And he's a £1 million train. And I want to configure him to, can I do it here? Individual route. Wood, freight, area 51. Freight was the mixed. No, so we'll have to give him a schedule. Okay, so we'll go full load. Because we had 2 of the wood trains, and now we've just got 1. We've lost some rolling stock though. Okay, cool. So let's bird's eye view. We're picking up full load here. We're dropping off full unload, please, here. This is going to be called the Stone to Toccoa. And I want to please release you. Please don't fall off the tracks and hit the back of another train again, please. I'm slightly annoyed, aren't I? Can you get that? Can you get that? That I'm slightly annoyed that I have just done that, but happy to proceed. Okay, this episode is getting long. Let's quickly get this all going. So I'm going to pause for the moment and let's get these guys up and running. Terminals. No, not terminals. It's going to be factories. I'm going to produce the gravel and I'm going to get it going, and then I'm going to do the car with the gravel in between episodes because you've seen that before. So it'll be a crusher. This is good because it's not requiring coal as well, and it looks to be a 1 input, 2 outputs. So let me try this way, I believe. I'm just going to do 1 at the moment. Let's do it. I want to leave room to expand, don't I? And I want it to be gravel, or it can be stone bricks. Okay, good. 2, 1 equals 2 every 5 seconds. Now that's interesting. So what we want to do here, this should be nice and easy to do. If I go conveyor belts and I put this in here, and then I go conveyor and I put it in the outside one first, and then I do that. And I'll go speed 1 for the moment. Oh, everyone's already heading in the right direction. And that, I believe, is going to be... Yes, every 5 seconds we should see 2 come out at the same time. 5. Nope. We have this problem. Yeah, see, sometimes, here's a little tip as well, guys. Sometimes, so this is fine, and this looks like it's going fine, but 1 is slightly in the wrong direction, and it's inside the machine. So then we do it like that, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I should get 2. Am I heading the wrong way? I think I might be. I think perhaps if I input stone... 2 inputs. Yeah, let's test this actually. Let's test this theory. So I believe I'm doing this incorrect. Everything's working at the moment. It's just working at the wrong ratio. So we'll leave it. But I'm going to go factories, crusher, and let's get him going this way this time. And we'll put him nice and close. I want him to be, again, gravel. But I'm going to do this with my conveyors. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do that and that. Now we need to do some reversing, some serious reversing there, and we'll see. So is this going to, it's going to split 1 each side, but I'm hoping it's going to create twice as many of these guys. 1, 2. It's taken the stone in. Why the 2 outputs? That is just basically stocking them up, but it's giving the exact same output ratio there. That is interesting. I don't know what's happening there. It kind of works. It still works, and we've got gravel. Look at gravel sitting there in a little pile on the conveyor belt. So gravel is heading out the other way. It's being stockpiled as these little 2s. Yeah, no, it's fine. but I don't know whether these guys are supposed to be facing forwards or facing backwards. I'll check the Discord for that one. Yeah, I'll be checking Discord and seeing what's happening there. That is puzzling me. Okay. Well, I think I'll leave the episode here. It's been a slightly long episode, but I think informative. We've done quite a bit. We do need to keep it. Well, I don't think I need to keep an eye on our trains anymore because I should have my, yeah, everyone's moving. My stone train is now not too long. He's a nice length. In fact, he's probably still a bit too short, but let's see how much stone we've got. We've got a bit of a backlog of stone over there, don't we? Over here, yeah, we do. In between episodes, I'll set up a shipping gravel out to our friend here, who's cost me quite a bit. And my wood train is now 1, so I need to watch because already the wood supply is slowing down again. So I either have 2 not so long trains or 1 very long train which plays up with the signals. And the way to deal with the signal situation is to adjust those, but I think I've got the signals where I want them to be. So I think I'm going to have to go with the slightly kind of medium-sized trains, not these massive, although the massive trains look brilliant and I loved it with extra engine at the front of it as well. Okay, I'm going to leave this episode here. Don't forget to leave a comment. I've been appreciating all the comments on the videos. It's been fantastic. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. A jump in subscribers of late has been huge and it's really appreciated. So keep supporting the channel and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Voxel Tycoon. Cheers.